Hey there, my name is Joe Polyak, San Francisco Bay Area real estate agent with Rise Homes, and I make videos like this one for people like you who might be thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. This video is a San Mateo County real estate market update. We're going to be reviewing the data for November 2024, comparing that to the data for November 2023. We're going to review single family home data and condo townhome data. So let's jump right into it. Single family homes, November 2023, there was 201 new listings that hit the market. In November 2024, there was 195. So a decrease of just 3% year over year. Inventory, November 2023, there were 400 homes that hit the market. There were 400 homes listed for sale. At the end of the month, in November 2024, there was 328. So decrease of 18% year over year. That's a pretty hefty decrease. The number of sold listings last year, 280. This year, that number was 298, a 6% increase year over year. Average days on market last year was 25. This year, that number was 24. So not really any change there. Average sales price last year was $2,287,000. This year, that number is $2,573,000. So an increase of 12% year over year. Median sales price even more, $1,728,000. Last year was the median sales price. This year, that number is $2,030,000. So that's an increase of 17% year over year. Median price per square foot last year was $1,060. This year, that number is $1,149. So an increase of 8% year over year. Percentage of list price perceived last year was 3%. This year, that number is 5%. Sales volume last year was $640 million. This year, that number is $766 million. So an increase of 20% year over year in total sales volume. And then last year, months of inventory was 1.3. This year, that number is one month. I feel that demand has increased quite a bit. So even though interest rates are still in that currently 6.25%, 6.5%, maybe even closer to the 7% range, inventory levels have come down and people, I feel, have got to their breaking point, maybe with not buying a home, which is what we saw after interest rates have gone up. I feel that demand has kind of skyrocketed. And so that's what's caused this average sales prices and median sales price for single family homes to move up double digits year over year. And then also including median price per square foot. And then months of inventory is at 1 month. So technically based on the amount of inventory and that we're in a very strong seller's market. So historically and generally speaking, October, November, December are not necessarily great months to sell. The holidays are just approaching Thanksgiving and Christmas are not great times to be listed for sale for a seller, but sometimes you hear that people recommend maybe using this time to find a deal or find a more motivated seller and you can get a little bit better price. That is, I think, a lot of the times pretty true if you're on the buying side of things. So even with that, I'm seeing that we're still in a very hot seller's market for single family homes, at least in San Mateo County. Let's jump into condos, townhomes. So November 2023, 70 new listings hit the market. November 24, 65 new listings hit the market, so a decrease of 7% year over year. Inventory last year at the end of the month was 195. This year, that number was 203. So that's an increase of 4% year over year. Number of sold listings, 67 last year and 96 this year. So that's an increase of 43% year over year. Average days on market last year was 45. This year, that number is 52. So things have slowed down a little bit in the amount of time that it takes to sell, which is again, October, November is that kind of period where things slow down a little bit. Average sales price last year was $1,056,000. This year, the number is $993,000. So a decrease of 6% year over year. Median sales price $928,000. Last year, that number was $884,000. So decrease of 5% year over year. And median price per square foot last year was $794. This year, that number is $762. So that's a decrease of 4% year over year. And list price, percentage of list price. Last year, they were selling for 99% of list price. This year, they're selling at 100%. Last year, sales volume, 71 million, a little bit under 71 million. This year, it's a little bit over 95 million total sales volume. That's an increase of 35% year over year. Lastly, months of inventory last year was 2.5. This year, our number is 2. It's interesting that average days on market is up, but here's why I think that stat is interesting is because I think a lot of the homes that were on the market for a while ended up getting scooped up in November or October, November, accepted an offer probably in October, maybe early in November, and then getting sold in November. And so I think that's what caused that average days on market, that a lot of those homes that were listed on the market for 60 days, 80 days, 100 days, 200 days, a lot of them ended up getting scooped up. And then that's what caused that average days on market to increase. And actually a couple of listings that I had sold in November that were sitting on the market for a while. And then same thing in December. Months of inventory down. So we are still technically in a seller's market for condos and townhomes, but obviously not quite as much as single family homes, which is kind of usually the standard. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the new year brings. Right now it's mid-December that I'm talking to you here. I will be talking to you next time. We're going to be in the new year, 2025. By then we'll be close to new president, new year. Let's see what the new year has in store. Is our interest rates going to go down? What's going to happen with the local economy? What's going to happen with everything? So let's see how it goes. Hey, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment with any feedback or questions you have. I answer everything myself in the comment section, so I'm happy to always give you any answers, talk to you, or if you like to have a conversation or maybe are considering buying or selling some real estate here in the San Francisco Bay Area anytime in the near future, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can Google me anywhere and you'll find my contact info, but it should also be in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.